How you doing, everybody? This is Qualzy here, bringing with you another brand new hero from Heroes of the Storm. Now, over the last weekend, BlizzCon have given us two new heroes added to Heroes of the Storm. That's Hanzo and Alexstrasza, and it looks like the first one coming up is Alexstrasza. Whoa! Now this is a nice picture right there. You gotta looks almost reminds me of a yin. It looks like a yin yang, but it's blue and red. I have two different dragons: Alexstrasza from World of Warcraft and Hanzo from Overwatch. I did try them out, both of them, at BlizzCon. They're fun as hell. I only had time to try out Hanzo. I didn't get a chance to try out Alexstrasza, but it's a good thing Alexstrasza is already coming out next week. So now we're gonna take a look and see how she is today on the PTR.
You're getting better, Archer.
Alright, let's take a look at Alexstrasza. Range support, difficulty medium.
All life is to be treasured.
Her Q, Gift of Life. Let's just go to her trait first. Her trait, which is the Dragon Queen. Cooldown 150 seconds. Well, that's almost like an ult. After 1.25 seconds, transform into a dragon and gain 500 health. While Dragon Queen is active, Alexstrasza's abilities are empowered and her basic attacks deal 143 damage and heal allied heroes for 43 and an arc in front of her. Additionally, the duration of incoming stuns, roots, slows, and blinds are reduced by 50%. Last 15 seconds. Wow, 15 seconds you're a dragon that will deal more damage and heals. And you take less crowd controls. Second.
I look forward to our alliance.
Q, Gift of Life. It doesn't take mana, it takes a portion of her health. 15% of her health. Cooldown 7 seconds. Sacrifice 15% of Alexstrasza's current health, healing an ally for 150% of that amount. Wow. Unless you're in dragon form, then you get Breath of Life, which the cooldown is greatly reduced and does not cost health. So you could heal without costing your health. So that's not bad. W, Abundance. 75 mana, cooldown 16 seconds. Plant a seed of healing that blooms after 3 seconds, healing nearby allied heroes for 20% maximum health. So it's really good for tanks. Unless you're in dragon form, Dragon Queen, it's Preservation. Heal area and amount greatly increased. So the radius is increased and the amount of healing. Flame Buffet, E. Mana is 50 mana, cooldown 2 seconds. Wow, short cooldown. Launch a fireball, burning enemies hit for 75 damage over 5.5 seconds. Hitting enemies that are already burning deals 125 bonus damage upon impact, slows them by 40%, decaying over 2 seconds, and refunds the mana cost. That's pretty good, especially since the cooldown is only 2 seconds and the fire lasts 5.5 seconds. Cast the first one, another 2 seconds later you have like 1.5 seconds to cast another one, so another fire buffet, another one, and you could just keep doing more damage and slowing them down, which is good for chasing. And it refunds your mana, so the fact that it's going to be free, you just keep shooting it over and over again. Dragon form it's pronounced Wing Buffet for Dragon form and Dragon Queen. Damage and knockback enemies in an arc. That's good for interrupting stuff. You want to interrupt in certain casters. Ultimate, the heroics. Life Binder. Mana is 100. Cooldown 75 seconds. Bind Alexstrasza's life force with an allied hero. After 2 seconds, the hero with a lower percentage of health is set to the same health percentage as the other hero. That's not bad. So you bind your health with another hero, and in 2 seconds, the hero that has a lower health will have will get the same health as your other hero. That's not bad. Cleansing Flame. Mana is 100 mana, cooldown 90 seconds. After 1.25 seconds, take to the sky and drop 5 fireballs over 6 seconds at the position of the mouse cursor. Fireballs deal 150 damage to enemies and heal allied heroes for 300 health. 2 seconds after dropping all fireballs, Alexstrasza lands at the position of the mouse cursor. That's pretty neat. So I guess it's like a Hyperion, but you'll target the damage. You could target the fireballs where you fire at, and it will heal or damage. It will damage enemies and heal your allies. That's not bad. take a look at the skins. Got the regular classic Alexstrasza, not bad. This one looks more snowy, like Frost, kind of like Frozen. Looks a little more snow, like. This one's a little more darker, like a little more icy, like a kind of like a Death Knight kind of look, kind of color. This one's a little more of a Blood Death Knight, a little more bloody look. And then you got the green one, which looks pretty cool. Looks a little emeraldy like. And I guess this would be like considered almost like a hero, like a master skin, because this is the default, and this is the new one, Dragon Aspect Alexstrasza. So it's a little bit more more royalty. And then you got the ice versions and the purple version. Yeah, it looks like it looks similar to like as if this would be the master skin if they were master skins. Because this one is like a bigger version of this one.
Do not delay, mortal.
And you got this purple one, which looks pretty nice. The purple one looks pretty cool. And you got this golden yellow one, which looks like a light binder, which is pretty cool. And this green one's pretty nice too. I'll probably go with the light one. Just usually I don't usually pick the light ones, but I would go with the white skin on this one, or the default red one. That's more with the bigger cape. I'll probably go with that one too. Abilities, we went over that. Go for the talents. Talents Q level 1 Q, live and let live. While Alexstrasza has a buff 75% health, gift of life's cooldown recharges 100% faster. That's not bad if you want to go with the Q build, just as long as you keep yourself alive, because you do sacrifice your health, because it has a 7-second cooldown, so you'll be reducing that less. And there's 2 quests. Circle of Life quest, collect regeneration globes. Reward after collecting 15 regeneration globes, abundance heals for an additional 5% maximum health. That's not bad. After collecting 25 regeneration globes, abundance healing burst creates a regeneration globe. I like that. That's pretty cool. I like that quest, because after you already have your globes, you could already have your W provide a regeneration globe. So you'll get the heal of the circle already, and then after the heal of the circle, you could even give each other mana just by getting a regeneration globe too. That's not bad. Making regeneration globes, that's pretty cool. Unless you want to go on the damage output, there's a quest for E. Hit Flames of Fury. Hit 20 burning heroes with flame buffet. It says burning heroes, so they have to already be hit once with the with the flame buffet, and then you gotta hit them again. So it's 20 burning heroes with flaming buffet. Hitting a burning hero with flame buffet reduces Dragon's Queen cooldown by 5 seconds. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, especially because the Dragon Queen itself is 150-second cooldown. So the more often you could use the dragon form, the better. Level 4, Surge of Vitality. This W abundance healing burst grants allied heroes 30% movement speed for 3 seconds. That's pretty good. Heat Exhaustion, increase healing flame buffet's initial slow from 40% to 60%. That's really good if you want to go on the offense route instead of support route. Already I'm starting to see a support build and a damage build. Exuberance is a passive. While above 74% health, gain 50% movement speed. That's not bad, especially if you want to escape. Just focus on a little speed. Level 7 for the Q, Life Blossom. While Alexstrasza is above 75% health, Gift of Life creates a Life Blossom at the target location. Alexstrasza can collect the Life Blossom to make her next Gift of Life cost no health. That's really good, especially if you want to go on the Q build. If you want to go on the Q build, you can make more flowers, so that way your flowers and the healing Life Blossom can give the Gift of Life heal without costing your health. That's not bad, especially if you're on low health. You could use this one. W, Verdant Flourish. Alexstrasza receives 30% more healing from abundance and 100% more healing from regeneration globes. That's not bad. Fire Within. Hitting a burning hero with flame buffet heals Alexstrasza for 10% of her maximum health. Wow, already there's like 2 good builds for her flame buffet. So every 2 seconds you're going to be slowing them down even. You're going to be getting a quest, slowing them down even more, and healing yourself. Level 10 is the Heroics, Life Binder, and Cleansing Flame. Level 13, passive. Dragon skills. Gain 30 armor while stunned, silenced, or rooted, and for 2 seconds after can only trigger once every 10 seconds. That's not bad if you want to protect yourself. If you're fighting against stealthy people like Zeratul and Valeria, who could stun and silence you, and Zool if he roots you, so that's not bad. Some active abilities. Pacify. Cooldown 60 seconds. Activate to slow and reduce an enemy's hero damage by 50% for 3 seconds. Healing a stunned, silenced, or rooted ally reduces Pacify's cooldown by 30 seconds. That's not bad. Life Unbound. 90-second cooldown. Activate to heal an allied hero for 15% of their maximum health and deal 200 damage to nearby enemies. Healing a stunned, rooted, or silenced ally reduces life's unbound cooldown by 30 seconds. Cannot be used on Alexstrasza. These are not bad. If you with this one, you'll focus on yourself. If you really want to build on more healing, then one of these active abilities would really help you out a lot. This one's more if you don't have that many warriors, tanky warriors on your team, and this one's better if you do have tanky warriors on your team, because they both can reduce the cooldown when you're healing by 30 seconds. But one's more for squishies, the other one's more for tanky heroes. Level 16, Tough Love. While Alexstrasza is above 75% health, Gift of Life grants its target 20 armor for 2 seconds. That's good. Some armor helps, especially if you're fighting against assassins, physical damage assassins. Overprotective. Heroes healed by abundance gain a shield for 3 seconds equal to 6% of amount healed. That's not bad. Shields will help. And then for her trait, Dragonic Discipline increases Dragon Queen's duration by 9 seconds. That's pretty cool, especially if you especially if you're gonna go dragon a little more often, because your dragon itself, being dragon, already lasts 15 seconds. So to go another 9 seconds, you're basically already going 24 seconds as a dragon. So that's pretty cool. I like that. In case you're not building that much in heals, like if you don't need the armor or if you don't need the shields, then you could build on dragon. The dragon would actually be better if you're going damage, because if you're building flame buffet, with, like, let's say cleansing flame and dragon skills to protect yourself, this will be better for damage, because you're going to be doing damage and being stronger as a dragon form, and you can still heal with your fire breath as well. Level 20. If you go with Lifebinder, then you'll get Ritual of Life. Lifebinder activates 3 times over 6 seconds. That's pretty good. That keeps the heals up between your 2 heroes and yourself. Unless you go with Cleansing Flame, then you got on Ruby Wings. Healing or damaging heroes 8 or more times with Cleansing Flame activates Dragon Queen for 15 seconds upon landing. That's pretty cool. Especially that's good in a team fight, because if you're hitting multiple heroes more times, then when you land, you'll be already in a dragon form for 15 seconds. And we got something for the dragon form. Speaking of dragon form, Ancient Flame. While Dragon Queen is active, Alexstrasza's basic attacks apply Flame Buffet, but her attack speed is reduced by 25%. That's not bad, especially if you're already building Flame Buffet, because if it applies Flame Buffet, then you're already going to heal from it. You're slowing them down even more, and it will contribute to your quest if you have not completed it. So that's pretty good. Here's an active ability, Blessing of the Red. Cooldown 40 seconds. Activate to grant an allied hero 500% bonus maximum health until they die. Wow. Cannot be used on Alexstrasza or on a hero who already has Blessing of the Red. Wow. So this is really good if you really have if you have one tank, like if you have someone who's your main tank, like Diablo or Johanna, give them more health and they will be a pain, a pain for the other team. So already I see a good healing build he could build regarding Q or W or even both, and then a very, very high damage build with E. So one way to find out is to give it a try. So let's give it a try, see how she is. We're gonna do both builds, as well as trying out both ults as well. So we're gonna do the Lifebinder with a healing build, and the Cleansing Flame the dragon with a Flame Buffet damage build. Alrighty. Let's try the healing. Let's try the healing first.
Choose a talent.
There we go.
Choose a talent.
Sacrifice 15% of Alexstrasza's current health, healing an ally for 100% mana. Dragon Queen is health of life, breath of life, cooldown greatly reduced and does not cost health. So I guess this is the health that you see. One way to find out. That's the flame buffet. Here's the abundance.
As it must be.
It heals and then it bursts even more heal. Let's see how this is. I want to see. I'm curious about this. Where's my Malfurion at? Okay, he could use a heal.
Well done, healer.
And then I gain a little more health. It shows how much I can heal. Oh, it shows how much healing I can do. So 665, it was a 665. And the more health, the less health I have, the less healing I can do. So the more health I have, the more healing I can do. So yeah, my healing gets reduced as my health gets reduced as well. But if I keep up, but if I heal myself as well, then I could heal even more. So if I use abundance, I have to make sure that I am on it as well, so that way I could keep up good heals. Because the least health I have, the least heals I can do, which is very similar to Gul'dan. Because Gul'dan, since he depends on his health to sacrifice for mana, if he has less health, then he can't use much mana. Then he won't be able to have that much mana. So let's try
Choose a talent.
this one. We'll try the movement speed one.
Choose a talent.
I want to try Life Blossom.
Choose a talent.
And we're gonna go with Life Binder.
Choose a talent.
Let's see how that goes so far.
First blood.
An excellent.
Let me get the flower.
Cannot be safe.
I get a flower, and then I can heal, and then there's another flower. And then there's a flower,
Existence is to be treasured.
and another flower.
Much better.
Wow, Life Blossom's broken. Like, I could heal really high health, and I won't sacrifice any of my health.
Where I tread.
Let's try the ult. There's the Life Binder, and boom.
Blessings upon.
I wonder if the flower will only last for so long. I mean, did the flower say how long it will last? No, it doesn't say. I want to see if the flower will last. Let me see. I just want to leave the flower there. I'm just going to leave the little Life Blossom there. If I don't have the Life Blossom, then I start using my health to heal. There's only one blossom in the whole time. Leave the blossom there.
Where I tread. Life will live.
Since we're squishy, let's try Pacify. Make the slow and reduce enemies hero. 3 seconds.
Choose a talent.
As you wish.
There we go. And it's like her own little shrink. There's the flame. And then it slows them down and does more damage and refunds the mana. So I can keep shooting this all day. So she could be an aggressive healer.
Our foes have shown their weakness.
Choose a talent.
Let's see this activate multiple times. See? One. It activates multiple times.
Killing blow.
Now let's see her dragon form.
Are victorious.
Show me where I am.
Doesn't cost me health, a bigger radius, and then there's the fire. Holy crap. Holy crap, that's a big dragon with a big cone radius as well. Shrink. Push him. Boom. And then every time I use Q on something else, the life blossom will appear somewhere else. There it is. It appeared right there.
Where I tread,
Well done, hero.
Naturally, I like to play like an aggressive healer. So not only would I just stay behind and just do nothing but heal and heal, but I also like to do damage.
as you wish.
But this healing build's pretty good. Like, you can make your Q really broken and just keep casting it. It's better to activate Q. It's better to focus on heals with Q, because you could get Life Blossom to bring it for free. And this circle, it has a big cooldown, and you have to be able to get everyone in it and yourself. Yourself would be very beneficial, because if you don't keep your health up, your heals will not be that strong. Your heals will not be that strong, and Q is so much better because you could keep healing someone over and over again. If you keep this Life Blossom up, you could heal another teammate, and then another teammate. If you're all together, then you could use your Abundance. It doesn't do damage at all, it just heals. It's the only thing that costs mana next to your Flame Buffet, but if you're not going to use Flame Buffet, then just use Gift of Life. Especially if you're low on mana, just use Gift of Life, so that way you could keep up the heals. Keep up the heals without costing your mana. And it has a low cooldown too. Now let's see how the Flame Buffet works. And with Flame Buffet, we're going to see how he can do against Mercs by herself.
Choose a talent.
Where I tread, life blooms.
So I'm going to go with Flame Buffet this time. I don't want Malfurion with me. See if they could reset. Somehow turn off the heroes? Yes, I can. You know what? Turn off the enemy as well. There we go.
Life begets life.
Let's see how well she could do against Mercs for herself. Early game. Not a lot of damage, but the Flame Buffet helps. Oh yeah, and I can't heal myself because it costs me health. Wow, for a support, she can actually get Mercs pretty well on her own. This is level 1 too.
Life at any cost.
I mean, technically it's level 20.
A victory for all who stand against the shadow.
Okay, let's try this again.
Choose a talent.
I'm gonna go with Flame Buffet. And after that we'll put an enemy and then really try out Flame Buffet more. Okay, here's where it gets tough. Yeah, pretty sure after late game when you build Flame Buffet, then she could take Mercs by
And
herself.
Take your revenge, hero.
But naturally, no.
I am
Well, that's
not
okay.
quelled so easily.
Choose a talent.
Alright, let's try out
Choose a
Flame
talent.
Buffet. Let's get the heroes on.
Believe without reservation.
Choose a talent.
We're gonna go
Choose a
full-blown
talent.
Flame Buffet
Choose a
with
talent.
Cleansing Flame,
Choose a talent.
Dragon Scales,
Choose a talent.
and
Choose a talent.
the Dragon form. Let's see how it is.
My
Flame
purpose
Buffet.
shall be fulfilled.
An excellent hero.
life.
I'm still healing myself from flame buffet and doing damage.
That was rather entertaining.
And it hardly cost me any mana. The more mana, the mana that cost me was the first flame buffet, and the abundance just to keep myself alive.
As it must be.
An excellent heal.
As I must.
See, it only counts towards the quest if I am if they're already on fire. But of course, if I miss, then I have to cast it again, and then I can start collecting for the quest.
Behold,
Let's try the
gifted by the Titans.
Oh, I see. I don't click on the. Oops. Uh oh.
Shall be
I'm stuck. Oh, I see. You don't click where you wanna use your ult, where you wanna shoot. It toggles on its own. Oh, they don't really give you that much control on it. Let's try it one more time.
life begets life.
I activate it, and then where the mouse cursor shows, that's where it's shooting. I don't even get to click it, and then when it circles, then that shows where I land. So I don't even get to control it. All I do is move the mouse cursor, and wherever the circle ends, that's where I shoot. That's where I shoot the fire. So they took away some of the control you can have to actually use your dragon breath. I'm gonna try it one more time.
Excellent.
Behold,
Yeah, the circle encloses, that's where it shoots. So wherever you pick, you gotta make sure you aim. And then when it circles around like that with those 3 circles, that shows where she lands. So it's only 5. After 5 fireballs, then there's gonna be a different circle, and then that's where she's gonna land. And wherever you land is where you get stuck at. My question is, can you move with it? Let me see. Like, how far can you travel with it? Like, can you use it as an escape? Like, in case you start to get like in case someone dives Alexstrasza, like maybe you could use it as an escape. Let me see if I can actually move with it.
new life springs forth.
Oh, there it is. If you move your mouse cursor far enough, that's where you travel. And then I could go all the way over here. What if I move it through the map? Let me see. I'm gonna try it out. Like, instead of mounting just to run over there, what if I just ulted?
I bring life and
If you time it right, you could travel with this. You could travel with this ult, actually. That's not bad.
as you wish.
I was going dragon form.
Destruction shall not prevail.
A killing blow.
You can see as between the fire, this is the range of the fire. I'm doing damage right here in between the cone. I deal damage, and I could heal Malfurion as well. Healing or damaging heroes 8 more times with cleansing flame. Activates Dragon Queen for 15 seconds upon landing. Ancient Flame. They're going to try all these talents out. So I'll try Ruby Wings first.
The aspect of life rises against you.
Just going to try to keep a good aim.
Excellent.
Not enough heroes to be aiming at multiple times. Also finish off the quest. It's not that hard.
Well, that was rather entertaining.
I want to see how much I reduce the cooldown.
Excellent heal.
Believe in life.
Can you cancel this? Nope. And then go over here. Oh, it's outside. Oh. I'm still in dragon form. Now I heal myself while blowing smoke. It reduced the cooldown by 5 seconds. Yeah, it's after the flaming buffet. Hitting a burning hero with flame buff reduced the cooldown by 5 seconds. So that's not bad. It reduced the cooldown. As you can see, it started at 105, which normally the cooldown's 150. So the more flame buffets you hit them with on this flame buffet build, then the less cooldowns it will have.
Choose a talent.
Let's
Choose
try
a
the other
talent.
talents.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
Ancient Flame while dragon active. Apply Flame Buffet, but her attack speed's reduced. Let's try it with that Flame Buffet build.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
We'll do Cleansing
Choose a
Flame.
talent. Choose a talent.
Ancient Flame.
Choose a talent.
Let's try it this way. We're gonna go Dragon Form. Flame Buffet. And already it counts as a quest, see? The more hits I do. Less attack speed, but it's not bad though. Less attack speed, but it goes well. So if you really want to get aggressive with with more damage than heals, this is more for traveling. This one's more for traveling. This one's better if you really want to get aggressive, so you can do more damage and more flame buffet. Now let's try Blessing of the Red. Let's try that. So let's get a tanky hero, like just throw in Muradin.
My purpose shall be fulfilled.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
So we'll go like with a.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
So we'll go with a
Choose a talent.
with a healing
Choose a
build
talent.
with Blessing Red.
Life begets life.
So make him stronger. Give him more health. There's Blessing Red. So now he's got more health, and it stays it stays until they're dead. So it lasts forever. So we can keep healing him, and because you tie in your heals with Blessing of Red, the heals is increased even more. Which reminds me, wonder if I can do it to this. Let me see.
Choose a talent. 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 Choose a talent.
An intriguing decision.
Give the Flaming Red to him, and then I heal him even more.
My purpose shall be fulfilled.
Yeah, it heals him even more. So yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I think I've seen enough right there. So Alexstrasza pretty much a really big healing build, mostly healing tanky and high health heroes. And if you want to go damage, then it's range and dragon. The dragon form could work for heals as well because it will not cost you your mana or your health. And you can interrupt casters with wing buffet in place of dragon in place of flame buffet. And the ults are pretty good. So you have a single ult, which is Lifebinder, or you could take the travel ult. I think most people are gonna take. They're gonna take Cleansing Flame because not only will you be able to deal damage and heal, but you'll be able to travel and escape from certain places and go land somewhere else. Because you could clearly click on the map, and wherever your mouse cursor pops up, that's where you'll shoot the fireballs. Just click it fast enough, because you're not in control of the fireballs. You're not in control when you shoot them. You're just in control of where they land, and you're not in control of where you're landing. So you got to click on it. Wherever your mouse cursor goes, that's where you land, and that is it.
I am in agreement.
It's irritant.
Life is precious. You are not. Show your queen the proper respect.
Well, everyone, that's Alexstrasza for you. She's on the PTR today. She'll be out in a live server next week. Links in the description down below will have the PTR notes as well as her hero spotlight in case you haven't checked it out. It's pretty cool. If you like the video, feel free to hit the like button if you like to, and like and subscribe as well. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.